Hungary, who had 2 wins yesterday, so I think they are clearly the favorite for the game, but it was a very close win, so we still have to see how this game works out.
It certainly is, and this is a schedule of the day's action. Spain versus France was our first match of the day. It was a convincing win in the end for Spain. And then it was the Netherlands taking on Azerbaijan, with Netherlands securing their first victory of the championships. And we move on to our third game of the day, Hungary taking on Bulgaria. Now here are the team lineups then for both of the sides, starting with Hungary. We have Gabor Bukta, Sila Belafi, Zolt Magic, Roland Orban and Zoltan Rusa is the 5 for Hungary. As for Bulgaria, we have Alexei Dinkov, Martin Gurkov, Veselin Kushnerenkov and Hakan Osman. That is the 4 players for Bulgaria.
Only 4 players in this team. This makes it harder for every player on the court to only have 1 substitute. So we'll see how they manage it today. So did they recover well from yesterday?
Absolutely. Well, Hungary are coming into day 2 off the back of narrow wins against Sweden and Italy. In particular, that final game of the day yesterday between Italy and Hungary was a real humdinger of a match. It really twisted one way then the next. Italy leading by 4-0. Hungary came back into the match, and in the end it was Hungary who were the winners versus Italy. As for Bulgaria, they lost both of their matches yesterday to Italy and Sweden. So this is the final group game for both of these sides, and it will go a long way in deciding their final positions in the table. Now for Bulgaria, they are on the left side of your screen. We've just got a couple of Hungarian supporters in red out in the spectator areas, a couple of Hungarian flags being draped over the seats. A couple of the Italian players as well will be following the action of this crucial game coming from Group B. Of course, Italy will be involved next against Sweden. So the Hungarian players playing in black today, black shirts with a white and grey on the chest areas of the shirts. The Hungarian coat of arms is on the left side of the shirt, on the left side of the chest part of the shirt, and they will be throwing from right to left on your screen in this first half. As for Bulgaria, they'll be throwing from left to right in the red shirts. So both these teams in a changed strip for today. Bulgaria will be playing in red, with the Bulgarian colours of white and green as well, flowing down the centre of the shirt and on the side of the shirt as well. Our 2 referees are in luminescent yellow shirts, and we are nearly ready to get this game underway. A crucial match then for both of these sides. Can Hungary finish the group stages with 3 wins out of 3? They have got off to a brilliant start at these championships. Or can Bulgaria secure their first points of the Goalball European C Championships? And a warm welcome if you are joining us as well on TikTok. We had roughly, in the end, about 8,000 of you joining in for the Netherlands-Azerbaijan match, which just finished roughly about half an hour ago, and I'd recommend you stick with us for the rest of the afternoon. And this is the first throw from left to right from Bulgaria, throwing down at the centre.
If you have any questions, put them on TikTok. We can understand them in English, French and Dutch.
And the first throw from Hungary gets past Bulgaria, and it's a great start for Hungary. And in particular from Zoltan Rusa, who made such a difference in the game yesterday against Italy, did Zoltan Rusa. And now here comes the first throw from Alexei Dinkov, I should say the second throw, playing on the left for Bulgaria into the path of Belafi. Here is Hakan Osman with the first throw. In fact, just a correction. Playing on that right is the number 3, Belafi, the number 3. He got the first goal. I do apologise, Belafi with that first goal of the morning. For, I should say, afternoon. Happy afternoon, everyone. It's 12:02. Bouncing ball down the centre of the court, saved by Hakan Osman. Osman throws, tries to get it between that pocket between Zsolt Majic and Belafi. Ball over them, back to Bulgaria.
When the ball goes out in the middle 6 meters of the court, it's immediately for the opponent, so that's why it's given to the other side.
That is a long ball. And that one is conceded by Alexei Dinkov. It was a clear long ball as well on that occasion.
The ball didn't touch the ground in the 6 meters in the center, so it's more difficult to detect, so that's why this rule is in place.
So absolutely, the ball has to bounce twice, and it has to bounce legitimately as well in certain sections of the court to make it fair for the players to hear the ball. And here comes the throw, and it is a goal for Hungary. Majic with a goal to his name, gets it past Alexei Dinkov. Dinkov just got a hand to it, but couldn't stop the ball.
I see some love from Poland for Hungary on TikTok, so we're watched from all over Europe. That's really nice to see.
It certainly is, yeah, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you're enjoying the coverage as much as we are bringing it to you. So far, these championships across all the sports, but here in the goalball has been fantastic. So 90 seconds in, Hungary lead by 2-0. Majic saves into the path of the number 6, which is Gabor Bukta. Bukta gets his first real opportunity to attack down this left side. Saved on the right of the Bulgarian goal. Hakan Osman playing in the middle, getting through a lot of attacking work as he throws to the centre. Bukta again, it hits the crossbar after the initial save, and it's kept out.
Dinkov almost got it in, but
oh, and Alexei Dinkov scores for Bulgaria, powers it through that Hungarian defence, past Majic and past Bukta. Nothing Majic and Bukta could do about that one, and Bulgaria get themselves on the score sheet. It is 2-1. But it's an instant reply from Hungary, and a goal for Gabor Bukta. The goals are being spread around here.
Goal Hungary 3-1. Wisely play.
some defensive errors from both teams. And it's in again.
It certainly is. It's just goals galore. It's raining goals in the last 20 seconds. Absolutely incredible. And Dinkov gets 2 goals.
We thought Hungary was away, but Bulgaria is coming back, and maybe a third goal is possible, but we'll see what happens.
We certainly will do. It's interesting that Bulgaria have not decided to go with Kushnerenkov, the number 2, right from the start. He is currently standing in the team bench area, and he has a red bib on at the moment and a white t-shirt, which may signal that he's not going to play any part in this game. Kushnerenkov, that's a huge blow for Bulgaria. So only the 3 players out on the court and only the 3 players available for Bulgaria. Osman now with the throw, bounces into the path of Belafi. Now that makes such a difference, Tom, if you only have 3 players in your squad.
It makes it really hard, so you have to no time to sit on the bench all the time on the court. It's tiring. Several games a day.
Dinkov with the throw, trying to get it through that pocket between Magic and Belafi. So only 1 game, however, for these 2 teams today. So once they've completed today, that will be that for the day.
I have a question on TikTok. If the Netherlands win, yes, they did.
They certainly did, and it was a crucial win for them just to get a bit of momentum. The Netherlands beating Azerbaijan by 9-5 in the end. Zik now with the throw and palmed away. Good work from the number 4, Martin Gurgov.
Quiet, please. Play.
Oh, and powered through the defence of Gabor Bukta, and it is 3-3. Well, they may only have 3 players, and Dinkov is really helping Bulgaria to stay competitive in this match. It is 3 apiece. Oh, but an instant hit back from Hungary. Gabor Bukta with his 2nd of the game, and it is
bounce on it. I don't know if the
4-3.
middleman touches it still a bit and pushes it into the air, so it becomes indefendable for the winger. And
Gabor Bukta down the middle, that one saved by Osman. So of course Bulgaria competed in the European B Championships last year in Matosinhos in Portugal. They finished 9th, which was the penultimate position, and that's another goal for Hungary, and another one for Gabor Bukta. That is his 3rd of the match. They now lead by 5-3.
I think Bukta is the most offensive of them all at the moment, so Bulgaria need to focus on his throws and get a good defense in, because the middleman is a bit struggling to get every ball out of the way.
So Veselin Kushnerenkov comes onto the court alongside Pavel Kushnerenkov.
Second.
Just some words of advice for the team. Just another reminder that Bulgaria only have 3 players available, so these 3 players on the court will have to play the entirety of the match, which makes a massive difference in the context of the game. Gabor Bukta already has 3 goals, trying to add a 4th.
If one of these players would get injured, they can't replace them with that bench player who's wearing the t-shirt. They have to play with 2 persons on the court, so I hope they finish this game by 3 and nothing happens here.
was a spinning effort that skids along the surface, and it was well read in the end by Osman, who's moved out to the left now for Bulgaria. Throws from his left position to the left of the Hungary goal.
In goalball you have different throws. Most of the throws are bouncing here, but it's also good to have flat balls and sometimes spinning balls, because the effect can make a little difference, a little in judgment on the defensive side, and it can get in through your defense. So it's a sneaky tactic sometimes.
And that one goes over the body of Alexei Dinkov, who's moved into the centre, and it's 6-up for Hungary, and it's 4 goals for Gabor Bukta.
They try to make the middle defense better, but it's not working out at the moment.
Ashik with the throw. Oh, it hits the body of Osman and flicked onto the crossbar and bounces back into the path of Osman, who throws directly out of play.
White, please. Play.
Well, this sport is goalball, if you are just joining us for the first time today. It's Paralympic sport here at the European Para Championships. And it takes 3 of them in the end to stop the ball from crossing the line. Alexei Dinkov now will throw and powers it through. And Alexei Dinkov is keeping Bulgaria in this game. That's his 4th. He's filling that void that Kushnarenkov has left them. And Dinkov is stepping up to the plate.
Really, a throw from the middle can sometimes be more difficult to judge, because you can't go left or right. You need to stay in the middle, and it's a bit more tricky than a goal from the wingers.
So the ball just thrown out on purpose to avoid the 10-second penalty. So a team has 10 seconds to reply. If not, they'll incur a 10-second team penalty.
And that means that from the first touch of the ball, like we have, we don't have now, but when the ball goes out too, and now when it's given in, in 10 seconds it has to cross the middle line. So
throw comes in down the right side for Bulgaria. Oh, and it's just parried onto the post. Good throw, good save.
Good bouncing on the left line.
And it's going to be a ball over back to Bulgaria.
It was almost a walk in the park.
All these throws are causing some problems for Hungary, and that power generated has been able for the ball to cross the middle line and back for a ball over to Bulgaria. Osman will throw again, but this time that is well wide.
A good bounce, but the direction wasn't there, so it's out. Hungary from the right, bounces across the court into the left pocket, but it's well defended. Magic throws into the right corner.
So the throw comes in from Dinkov, who's playing in the centre. That one is saved by Magic, and he will respond with another bouncing effort, this time towards Skrugov, and it goes underneath it, over his body, and it's a 7th for Hungary.
Hungary 7-4. White, please. Play.
Slowly Hungary is taking a distance from Bulgaria, but every game needs to be played. Both games of Hungary were very close yesterday. They won both, but only with 1 goal difference. So.
Oh, and that one also goes over the top of the bodies of Dinkov and Osman, and Hungary are now just putting their foot to the floor now and are starting to accelerate into a healthy lead.
The center of Bulgaria has some problems, and they made some changes, but it's not working out. And with only 3 players on the court, it's very hard to get a solution. And maybe they have to take a timeout and put their heads together and breathe a little bit and start to fight back.
Dinkov started on the left for Bulgaria, moved into that central position. Osman replaced him. Here is Dinkov wearing matching red and white trainers to go with the kit. Goes down the centre, and almost like a scream of pain from Magic. This ball, as Tom has mentioned a few times, it's not a soft ball, to say the least.
It's a hard rubber ball with holes in it, so it's not inflated, and it weighs 1.25 kilos. It's coming at you at high speed, so over 60 kilometers an hour in some games, so, and even more. So.
Yeah, if you're interested in getting some abdominal training, I think goalball could be the sport for you.
We were talking about the clothes, you're talking about the matching shoes. Maybe it's not always the most fashionable sport because we wear a lot of protection, but the players start to have their little special things to stand out of the crowd. So also the eye shades are sometimes with their own designs on it, their national flag. So
yeah, Dodin for France has the France national flag on his eye shades, for example.
I had some people who put 2 eyes on the eye shades. That's kind of funny, but everything's done to stand out of the crowd, and
yeah, why not?
In that limited space, they have to wear some other stuff.
Yeah, to express yourself, express your creativity. Throw from Dinkov is wide of the left post of the Hungarian goal.
The kit needs to be the same, but like shoes and the eye shades don't need to match.
Here is the number 3, Balafi. Balafi, number 3, playing in this one. Didn't get much of a chance yesterday, but Balafi really making his presence known. But here is Bukhtar, who's already got 4 goals in this game. That one was initially saved. It's rolling towards the line. It takes 1 or 2 of them. It hits the post and goes in after the save off the line from Balafi. And Bulgaria
still fighting back.
Are certainly fighting. They have scored their 5th. It takes
a nice throw from the middle to the right. It wasn't defended well, and it rolled into the center, and because there was still some spin of it, it spinned into the goal. So. Hungary is in the lead, but with 3 goals you can't settle yet. So, they can settle in. If you are from Hungary or Bulgaria on TikTok, let us know. Show your appreciation for your team, some flags, and we're happy to see this on TikTok.
Absolutely. Showing support for Hungary and Bulgaria. Thank you very much for tuning in today on TikTok, and I hope you're enjoying the sport. Plenty going on today here at the European Para Championships, including the wheelchair tennis, boccia, and of course the wheelchair basketball, all starting today. Yeah. Oh, that one's powered in.
What a beautiful one. A lot of strength in it from the middle, so it's more difficult to judge, and the left winger of Bulgaria didn't catch it. No, we were quite impressed with this event, this first inaugural edition of the European Para Championships. It's like a little Paralympics in one city.
And a timeout here because Alexei Dinkov is on the floor here in a little bit of pain. He's holding his left ankle as he released the ball. It seemed to me that he twisted his left ankle.
I hope it doesn't seal the game for Bulgaria, because they're only 3 on the court, and if they have to leave the court, they're only 2. And I haven't seen this a lot in a major tournament, but these are the rules. But he's up again, so let's hope he can continue.
Alexei Dinkov is currently just on the floor, just in a little bit of a pain there. Saves with his foot, although he does not much movement from Dinkov. Saved and pushed around the post from Hakan Osman. Only 3 seconds remaining of this first half, and it'll just allow Bulgaria just to get some work done for Alexei Dinkov, who is clearly struggling here.
Even to get up.
So at half-time, it is Hungary who lead in this crucial match, as the 2 teams switch halves. Some highlights then from that first half, in half that took one turn, then the next, but then Hungary really advanced into a strong position. Some good saves as well involved during that first half. We just hope that Alexei Dinkov is okay to continue for Bulgaria.
Lots of goals already in this first half. So.
So just a reminder, this is our third game of 6 today on day 2 of the goalball here at the European Para Championships. It's day 2 of the group stage. Both of these teams in their final matches of the group stage. Hungary in a great position after winning their opening 2 games against Sweden and Italy. As for Bulgaria, of course, defeats to Sweden and Italy have left them in a bit of a vulnerable position in the group. They will play in a quarter-final match, but of course the placings will dictate on who they will play. And of course those quarter-final matches will get started tomorrow. But we still have this game to complete and 3 more matches to come after this, as we will wrap up Group B and then turn our attention for the final 2 games of the day back to Group A. And that is the schedule of today's matches on your screen now. So we are currently at half-time of Hungary versus Bulgaria, Italy taking on Sweden at 1:15, Azerbaijan versus France at 2:30, and Spain against Netherlands at 3:45. Now just bear in mind, these are all local times here in Rotterdam, so of course they start times, there you go, Central European times, so all these times might be a little bit different wherever you're watching in the world.
If you're in the Netherlands, of course, I would highly recommend you come and visit Rotterdam, and for €7.50 you can enter the games building and visit all the games here and also in the city center. So feel free to come to Rotterdam and join us in Ahoy.
Absolutely, Rotterdam Ahoy, one of the biggest indoor venues. It's hosted many a world championships, including table tennis, volleyball, judo, and of course, for those who like a sing-song, it hosted the Eurovision Song Contest back in 2021.
Let's call it the World Championships of Singing, because Australia also takes part.
Well, of course, yeah. It's that's a one for debate whether it really is the Eurovision Song Contest. But what I can tell you is there isn't any teams outside of Europe competing in this one, and the first throw from Hungary, throwing from left to right, was a long ball. So a chance now for Bulgaria to score the opening goal.
Meters in the center, so
it's going to be Osman. Goes cross court to that far side of the Hungary goal and scores.
They're happy with this one because it doesn't seal their fate yet, so they're fighting as lions, because 3 of them are only on the court and no bench replacements. So.
Bulgaria 6-9. White, please. Play.
Nearly a loss of position of the ball there for the number 4 for Bulgaria, Gurgov, so he has to throw quickly to avoid the 10-second penalty.
White, please. Play.
Belafi now with that throw.
Is Dinkov struggling again, or?
He's certainly not throwing for Bulgaria, that's for sure. He's just playing in the centre, and this is another goal for Bulgaria. 2-2 in this half for Hakan Osman. What a start to this half for Bulgaria.
The halftime break really did well for them, and they came out of the stands better than before. Hungary takes a time out to calm down.
Well, Hungary, despite their 2 victories, have conceded goals during their 2 games. They conceded 10 to Italy and 7 to Sweden, so
defensively
it's not
perfect at all.
Absolutely, yeah. Attacking-wise, they have no problems, but defensively, they just have things to iron out.
Dinkov takes it.
Throw from Mezic now for Hungary. Going towards the left of the Bulgarian goal. It bounces over the line and in. And it's a crucial goal that for Hungary after a great start from Bulgaria in this second half. They now...
Mezic still has some power left in his arm, and he shows it off, and it's a goal.
And they now push into a 10-7 lead. Would you say that was magic from Mezic?
You can say that. Maybe then it needs to be pin perfect. Maybe it was a good throw, but I wouldn't call it magic yet. But he's well on his way to become a very good player, I can tell. If you can do this as a middle player.
The seal of approval from Tom van Hove, our former Paralympian. So 10.5 minutes remaining in the second half. Hungary with this 10-7 lead. Mezic now down the centre. He really gets a lot of power behind those throws, troubling this Bulgarian defence. Here is Osman, who's 2 goals in the second half, at the start of the second half. Just put the pressure on Hungary. Oh, it just takes 2 of them, Osman and Gerdagov, to prevent the ball crossing the goal line. Gerdagov responds with a throw from the right side towards the right of the
Mezic from the middle and crosses it again in the right pocket, but this time it's saved by Osman, I think.
It was Osman, yes, down the left side.
He rolled the ball out because he was avoiding the 10 seconds penalty because the recovery of the ball was a bit slow. So it's a better choice to miss a throw than to have a penalty against you.
Comes a throw from the right side of the Bulgarian goal. It was Gerdagov who's getting through a lot more attacking action with the injury to Alexei Dinkov. So Dinkov, if you've just joined us, the number 6 playing in the middle for Bulgaria. On screen now is just lying on the floor. He seemed to twist his ankle, and Alexei Dinkov, who was a main threat in that first half, is not throwing now. And the timeout has been called here by Bulgaria, with Hungary leading by 10 goals to 7.
Clearly Dinkov is still in pain, so it's a good moment to have a little rest, but because they don't have replacements on their bench anymore, it will be hard for them to finish the game.
So the Hungarian team in picture now is Dinkov, who is still lying on the floor, and clearly in some considerable pain here. He's not been involved at all, really, during this second half. There's music now. Oh, Dinkov does get a touch to it, hits the crossbar, lands up in the air and just lands in the path of Osman, and Osman now responds down the middle.
They don't have a replacement because the replacement on the bench wears another shirt. If he would be eligible to play, he would have worn the jersey, but he's wearing. So for us, it's a guess why this is happening. But
and the high ball has been given against Osman, and Dinkov has to stand up and walk to that far side, and he is really limping on that ankle. A lot of pain. And now Hungary will have a chance to go 11-7 in front. Dinkov, what a warrior, carrying on throughout the game. Here comes the throw. It's saved by Osman.
Standing up save, you don't see it a lot happening. It's very well detected and very quickly he got it.
Quiet, please. Play.
Even Hungary is struggling. Even Bulgaria is struggling. They don't give up. They fight till the end, I think.
They certainly do. Dinkov is wearing his heart on his sleeve, and he is staying out for his team and trying to compete. And they're still only 3 goals down. It's not like they are completely out of this, but now it's going to be 4 goals in front now. Hungary. They lead by 11 goals to 7.
Goal Hungary, 11-7. Medical time Bulgaria. Full time out, medical time Bulgaria.
7 minutes left in this third game of the day.
So we just have a officials timeout here. The one of our referees is just going to speak with Dinkov. He clearly knows that he's struggling, and he's struggling to walk here, Alexei Dinkov, as he limps off the court. So Bulgaria are down to 2 players. And that will be for a safety issue.
I think it is. I haven't seen it a lot that they do it like this. So
No, this is one of the first times I've seen only the 2 players.
Play.
Very unique situation now, and really tough this for Bulgaria. Hungary now with the throw, and it's a goal for Hungary.
it can go quickly now. So
Yeah, this could end quickly now for Hungary.
Play.
Bulgaria now with Osman. That one is saved. Buckton out. That one is saved by Gerdagov, and some encouragement from Osman as Bulgaria throw. Hungary now.
it's interesting how to see how will they place themselves.
Yeah, in this position, Tom, what would be your advice if you only had 2 players on the court? How would you cover the space?
Both leave your wings a bit and go to the center, and like they do in this action, I would say they're a bit doing it like this. And we're doing this on training camps, but we never done practice this in real competition. So if you have 2 persons who move a lot, they can still defend some nice throws.
Well, huge credit to Martin Gerdagov and Hakan Osman, who are putting in a great shift for Bulgaria. Although Hungary now extend their lead to 13-7. It's really tough this for Bulgaria, but got to give them so much credit for fighting on. This is what these European Para Championships are all about, when you feel like you are in a battle, you take on that battle.
Will they be able to reach the end of the game, or will it be a mercy game? That's more of the question now.
Yeah, certainly as we enter into the final quarter, you get the sense that Hungary will be aiming for the mercy win, just to extend that goal difference, to confirm that 3 wins out of 3, and that's a brilliant finish. Even with 3 players on the court, that would have been a tough one for Bulgaria to stop. That was expertly placed. It is 14-7, and Hungary are 3 goals away from a mercy victory. Magic now with the throw and scores down the centre. He went to the left of Osman in his previous throw. He goes to the right of Osman this time, down the centre. Hungary 15, Bulgaria 7.
Directions changed a bit now. Normally you need to avoid the center, but now the center becomes a weak spot, so it's becoming a different game, and Hungary clearly knows how to handle it now.
Gabor Bukta scores for Hungary, and that is 16-7 now. They are 1 away.
Hungary 16-7. Right? Timeout Bulgaria.
And a timeout has been called from Bulgaria. Well, some good support, some good appreciation from the spectators here. Bulgaria fighting on till the very last. Really sad to witness Alexei Dinkov have to leave the court with that injury. It was seemed to be a problem with his ankle that he couldn't resolve, and the officials had to basically put an end to his playing time on the court because he was really struggling, and just for the safety and the well-being of Dinkov, had to remove him from the court. But Osman and Gergov, the number 3 and 4 on the court for Bulgaria, and those red tops have fought all the way to the very end, and they should be absolutely proud of their efforts to carry on in tough conditions. But Hungary now are at 1 goal away from victory, and
they're going to substitute.
Out number 1, in number 2.
So Magic comes off for Hungary, who has been really good in this game. Would you give him the man of the match, or
was he the magic of the match?
I think he's been pretty good. Although, to be fair, for the spirit of this game, the way it's been played, I'd love to give it to Martin Gergov and Hakan Osman for their bravery and their courage to carry on in this game.
It's up to you. So
well, I think in the spirit of goalball, and I think to give them so much credit, I'm going to give my player of the match, a joint player of the match this time, to Martin Gergov and Hakan Osman, but also a special shout out to Hungary's number 1, Zsolt Magic, who has been fantastic, and to the point where Tom Van Hover even said that he has got all the attributes to be a brilliant player in the future. And here is that substitute Roland Orban, who throws and is wide.
Wide, please. Play.
Roland Orban throws and scores with his second throw.
and that seals the fate of Bulgaria.
It certainly does. Well, it was a game that started off as a really tight, close affair between Hungary and Bulgaria.
Yeah, Bulgaria
nothing really to
they
separate
fought
the two
back
teams.
really good. They went through back 3-3, I think. So.